Say something for the podcast. Tell the people what you feel.
I'm just jazzed about being on the show, man.
You are listening to The Objective Jerk, where objectiveness is the objective, and I am said jerk.
What is up? This is The Objective Jerk, and I'm said jerk. Well, I woke up today, and I'm in shock, but at the same time, I'm not surprised, because I called this. Not that I was the only one or anything, but I came upon it through my own reflection, whatever. But Trump had an assassination attempt upon him, right? Yeah, like just a couple hours ago. I haven't watched any news. I haven't watched anything. I just saw another YouTuber report on it. I watched the clip, and here I am. So, we knew this was going to happen. As soon as all these kangaroo courts fell through, I was like, that's the next step. They're going to try and assassinate him, And here they are. Could it have been just some deranged, delusional liberal? Yeah, of course, because, I got those in my family. But I don't think it was. Because look, they've been trying to get rid of Trump since he's been president. You know what I mean? And this is the last step. Although the other thing is, maybe it wasn't actually an attempt on his life, and it was legit, but it's to look at the left tried to assassinate Trump. The Democrats gotta get rid of Biden, right? The only way they can get rid of him now is if he was to get assassinated. So they make it look like somebody tried to kill Trump. They successfully kill Biden because that's not going to be hard. And then they blame it on a Trump supporter. And that's not my idea. But man, it holds a little water, like, dude, like, come on. And it's just insane, it's not insane, but it's insane, but it isn't at the same time. Like I said, I'm like jazz right now. Not jazz, but I'm wired. I'm just like, what? But at the same time, I'm like, I don't know if it's because, like, dude, I Nostradamus that, I was the only one, but like I said, I did come up with it for me on my own that they were going to attempt to assassinate him. The whole thing I just said about, it being part of actually Biden's assassination or something is not my idea. So, but isn't that insane? Like, and people, I have a family member, I posted a thing on my Facebook, and I have a family member that says, like, oh, it was staged. And I'm like, what? Like, how? Dude, the level of TDS is just astronomical, man. Like, it is insane. And they make fun of, like, conspiracy theorists, but it's like, dude, what do you call that? You know what I mean? Yes, he stayed up on stage and said something, and they got a picture, and it's just like, it almost seems too good, right? But Trump is not stupid. He knows how Teddy Roosevelt won. And it's the same kind of thing. So he knew, and he's probably thought about it. He's probably been like, if I get shot or I get injured and I'm not dead and I'm not bleeding out, I'm going to still do something to kind of empower and whatever. And he did. And that's what happened, It's not, dude, it wasn't staged. You can't stage. Those were real shots. There's a lot of people that are like, oh, I think it was like a pellet gun or something like that. These are people that have no clue about weapons, the sound they make, shooting. You know what I mean? It's obvious they've never been shot at. You know, it's not, you can't, shooting a gun at the range means nothing. It's nowhere near the same thing. Even shooting out in the country is not the same, you know, because the sound, the way it travels and everything. And so, I mean, it was a large open area, but there's buildings and stuff. The way, you know, I have been shot at, and it sounded a lot like that. But, oh man, you know, I don't know. So it's like, I was worried. I guess I'm kind of relieved that it's over, that the assassination was changed, or that was attempted. Maybe, you know, obviously things are going to change going forward, but he's already like way ahead, you know, so it's like he doesn't need to be doing the rallies like he has been. But that remark about this is the left, this is the excuse the left will have to blame Trump for somebody assassinating Biden. You know what I mean? Like that's, but even so, I think even if, let's say Biden gets taken out, right? Whether it's through violence or he gives up or whatever. It doesn't matter, I don't think, who takes his place. It's not going to matter, you know? Thing is, though, too, this won't be, I mean, I said like, oh, I'm relieved that it's over and whatever, and things will change, but Trump's going to win. He's going to have 4 years to have to deal with this possibility. I mean, because what's his nuts said it live on CNN. What's his name? Not Schumacher. Who's that fucking evil fucking senator? Damn it. Who's always like hanging around Pelosi. He was like, at the time when Trump was in, he was the majority. Damn it, what's his name? I gotta look it up. No. Schumer. No? Yeah, Chuck Schumer, right? Anyway, he sit there and said, talking to somebody else, that like, you know, Trump, you know, the CIA, and everybody they can screw with you. I don't, you know, I'm paraphrasing. I don't know the quote exactly, but, you know, they have ways of screwing with you. So, you know, you can't basically saying the president has no control over the CIA and the FBI and stuff like that. And if you don't fucking dance to their tune, you'll regret it. They'll take you out. They'll do whatever. And look what's been happening. That's what's been happening. It's so blatantly obvious, just like, and how open and how the evil that is going on from the left right now. And everybody who is a liberal with the TDS are just oblivious to it. They don't see any of it. They see evil man Trump. You know, and they're probably happy that somebody tried to kill Trump. I mean, not all. Some are probably like, oh, great, this is going to make him just like the mugshot. It's going to make him more popular or whatever. You know what I mean? Hold on a second. Sorry, my wife's messaging me. But it's just, if you can't see that which side you're on from this, like with everything going on, dude. And you know, the thing is like most liberals, they're kind-hearted, you know, like their intentions are all good, but they are easily manipulated, you know? I don't know. It's just crazy. I don't know what to say, really. I mean, other than what I already said. But it's, like I said, I knew it was going to happen. I knew there would be something like this would happen. And I was like, I hope he survives. But then, to be honest with you, I started thinking maybe not. Because if he did survive, it's just going to make it, So either... I haven't watched any news. I don't even know what's going on right now. Like, I don't know if they caught the individual, the person that did it's dead, or I don't know. I have no idea. I don't watch the news. I don't watch the news. I watch YouTubers that watch the news for me. They watch it all. They watch CNN. I have a couple guys that I watch that watch everything. And then they just kind of consolidate it and talk about it. Are they a little biased? Yeah, because they're more like on me. But I would love to find somebody who was non-biased, who would talk about both sides in good and bad. But you can't find that right now. You cannot find anybody that's kind of on the left that doesn't have TDS and doesn't have the blinders on. You know what I mean? And so it's insane, man. It really is. But yeah, so I don't watch the news. Because it's just kind of annoying, pisses me off. And then it's all bullshit. Like, how, most of it, 99.9%. And then if you're CNN or NBC or MNSSMBC, it's like 100% bullshit. It's just all, it is propaganda. You used to hear that. I remember growing up, propaganda, the news, propaganda. I was just like, what? I don't know. But yeah, you see it now. It's just crazy. I think there's going to be, this is a pivotal moment in our history, and this, what's funny is like the same people who were like butthurt, like my mom, she used to talk about JFK and how upsetting it was that he was assassinated and this and that. And it's like, did you ever think about who shot him? And they think it was just Lee Harvey Oswald. No, dude, no. I mean, maybe he was a part of it. I've talked about before, but he is not the mastermind. He was a patsy. I mean, he might have was tricked into doing it. Like, hey, we're going to do it. And he was thinking it was just, yeah, okay, we're going to do it. And then come to find out, oh shit, I just got fucked. I think that's what happened. They had him up there and they're like, he's not going to, and then we'll shoot from here. And, it was the government, the U.S. government, dude. Because why? Because JFK was talking about the military, what do they call it? The military something complex, just how contractors, rich people in the military, and how they all want to make money and they do it through coups of other countries and everything like that. And that's basically what JFK was. It was a coup, man. They took out the president, and Trump's not playing ball, and he wasn't going to play ball. I mean, I don't know. This is so, when he was, you think that just, somebody that decides they're going to run for president and then, has some sort of a chance at all, doesn't get debriefed and interviewed and all this kind of stuff, maybe not even through their knowledge. Okay, I don't know if I'm making any sense, but they knew before Trump announced that he was going to run. People knew he was going to run, and people knew what he was going to try and do and the things that he was going to try and do. And they're like, oh no, we can't have this guy. That's why suddenly, from out of nowhere, Trump became racist and all this stuff. Now, I'm not saying he's not like a womanizer. I'm not saying he didn't say, oh, I'm gonna grab their pussy. Dude, I've said worse things than that, okay? And I've never grabbed anybody's pussy, okay? Men talk, especially when they're a bunch of dudes and like, or they make jokes or whatever. You know, it's like to sit, I don't know, but not saying it's right, but it is what men do. But he's not a racist, you know? And man, they went with that hard. They still do. Then he became president and he did all kinds of stuff that they were not happy about, you know? But I guess, you know, but it's the same thing with like JFK, Martin Luther King, you know, they were causing problems. So the government took them out and blamed it on, you know, a racist redneck or whatever. And it's the same thing. This wasn't just some dude that, you know, a lot of people are saying like, you know, this is because, you know, this is what happens when the news sits there and talks about Trump being Hitler and this and that. You're going to drive someone to try this. And I guess maybe that's possible, but I think it's more that it gives them a reason, or you know, it helps with the narrative, right? So even though, yeah, maybe what they're doing is not right and it's causing, you know, some crazy people to try and maybe take out Trump, that's just an excuse. It's the government that's taking him out. You know, and it's not like, I don't know if it's quite the Manchurian candidate as people say, where it's like all of a sudden, or like, what is it? The Winter Soldier or whatever, you know, they say some words and all of a sudden he's like, okay, who do I kill? You know what I mean? The government keeps tabs on people, you know, they find people who are may be willing and have the skills to do it, and they perpetuate it. And they don't make it obvious, oh, you're working for the government now, you're going to take out, you know, it's just they hire someone to kind of be like, hey man, what's up, dude? You know, it'd be cool if we took out Trump, you know? Man, I'm just babbling. I'm not making any sense, I know. But let's see, just keep your, just watch. Dude, the next thing that's going to happen is there's going to be an attempt on Biden, but it's going to be successful. And the poor thing, though, is such a goofball. It's going to be funny, though. You know what I mean? He's going to be like, Biden will get shot in the head, and he's going to look the same as he's going down. That's funny, but sad too. Anyway. I think I don't know what else to say. I just jumped on here because I saw what was going on. It's crazy. Leave a like, a comment, whatever. Let me know what you think. Do you think it was just some person, some liberal lunatic that just wanted to kill Biden or kill Trump? Or do you think it was the government that wanted to kill Trump? Or do you think it was the government making it look like a loony liberal wanted to kill Trump so they could kill Biden and make it look legit? Let me know. All right. I'll see you guys next time. All right. Bye. You just put yourself through another episode of The Objective Jerk. Thanks again for hanging out with me. Please email me at theobjectivejerk@gmail.com. Like, subscribe, comment, wherever you find this, follow. It all helps. But thanks again, and I'll see you next time.